What is up, Wiz Nation Wizards fans? How's it going? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Cam Mingo, and we finally here. Just about a week ago, the Wizards 26-27 schedule is finally here. I've been waiting for this for a long time, ever since you got the number one pick, but now it's here. We're going to talk about the schedule, and after that, we're going to reveal my top 10 marquee games for the Wizards upcoming season. I expect us to do really big things. This comes in they did for the last three seasons. So let's get into the schedule. Right off the bat, the opener, it'll be at home against Kyle Kuzma and the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes. Now, at first, I thought it was gonna be on TV because you know how in past years, if you get like a big time number one pick, you'll be on TV national television beginning of the year, like Flag and Wembanyama, LeBron James, those players. But no, but I said that's okay because you know what I said? We gotta earn it. So yeah, we play Kyle Kuzma and the Milwaukee Bucks the first game of the season at home. Now, next thing to talk about, the NBA Cup. Here are our opponents. You got the Hornets, the Hawks, the Bulls, and the Celtics. Now, looking at, I'm like, we have a chance to actually win our group. I know Boston's the only competition, but we're gonna wait and see. But I truly believe that the Wizards can finally win their group. After in years past, we weren't even competing. We were tanking, but I think we were like what 1-11 in NBA Cup games, the worst. But I think this year it's gonna be different. So yeah. Now also we got our longest homestand of the season. That's happened until in January, where we played six straight at home. It's gonna be probably maybe the hardest homestand I ever seen. Cause look at this. You play the Spurs, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Thunder, the Wolves, and the Hawks. And I'm like, yeah, that's me a brutal. So I'm like, NBA, y'all trying to give us and our first West Coast trip is until around late January. We play Denver, the two LA teams, and Portland. And then, so, looking here, we have two sickening homestand. Two. We have one early February before the All-Star break. You get Chicago, Miami, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Phoenix, and Miami again. And our longest road trip is after the break. So basically, our longest homestand is after we got a long homestand season, and follow that with a longest road trip season where we go to Milwaukee after the break, then Utah, Phoenix, Sacramento, and Golden State. Now, when I saw this March, we almost got the Texas three-step. You know how when teams go to San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston, that three-step? Well, we were close. It's the basically Tuesday and then go to Minnesota. We go to San Antonio, Dallas, and Minnesota. I really wanted that the three-step. We've seen teams doing years past. I've seen people try, fail, but I think two teams I know have completed, but that's never a time. But and then our last game at home is the Pistons. The very last game, it'll be at home against the Pistons. So we start at home and ended at home. So going to the schedule, our toughest month. I saw our schedule. Our toughest month. I say January. That's gonna be our hardest month. Even though we have a lot of home games in January, I'm gonna count them. In January, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not yes, nine of them are home. And same in February too. I think January and February we have a lot of home games. When we get to March, I think late February and going to March, that's when we be on the road a lot. So that's me very challenging where you have a lot of home games and you fall that and go on the road a lot. So see how do we want to attack this challenge. Now the one no, I will say this. We have six nationally televised games or streaming. Now, when I started, I'm like, we could have more. I thought we could have at least around at 10. Because we've seen years past where we get a top prize for number one, like Victor and Flag. They get 15 to 20, but no, we get 6. But I said, after going through, I'm like, you know what? We got earned it. In which I think we're going to earn it because I know something are going to suck. They're going to say, we got to put on the Wizards more. I seen that in years past. I seen that when we had Paul Pierce and Paul Pierce years. I remember like each week, like when it sucks, like put on the Wizards, and next week more Wizards. Same thing in 17 when we had that stretch in January when we had one of those crazy 17 home win streak. They want to see more Wizards. And one thing with Russell Westbrook, when we started to make the turnaround, they put the Wizards more. After we had 0 all year, they put the Wizards more. So I think we're gonna earn some TV games, and we could get more because if you win your group in the cup, you go to the knockout round, and it's all on Prime. So it's basically the world wants to see. So let's get into these TV games. So these TV games, we have 2 games on Peacock, which is we're at Detroit and at Phoenix. I don't know why you put Phoenix on TV, but we'll see. We have one on ESPN, which is at Boston. You know, AJ DeBonsa, he's from Massachusetts, so it's fair that we put them against his hometown. And we have two on NBC. We hear the da, 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 da. Yes, our first NBC game since the Michael Jordan days. My first year as a Wizards fan when I was 10 years old. So it's good having that. And those two will be against Boston for the NBA Cup and at Philadelphia. But I can't wait to talk about that in just a moment. And the one on Prime, the one that everyone see at Utah, AJ against Darren. So I didn't think it'd be on Prime. I thought it'd be on at least ESPN or something. But Prime, I said I'll take that. But 6 TV games, I expect if we win the cup, because normally if you get to the finals, it'll be add up to 3, so it'll be 9. Hopefully, if we make it to the championship for the NBA Cup, we rewarded with 9 TV games, but we could get more later down the road. But we're gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, I can't wait for the season to start, man. This season's gonna be very, very interesting to watch. So we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna reveal my top 10 marquee games for the Wizards this season.
Livingston. DeBonsa, 3 on the timer, takes it down. What a move and finish by the #1 pick, AJ DeBonsa.
And we are back. And now, moment I'm waiting for, it's time for my top 10 marquee games for which season. Remember, these are mine, but if y'all want to bay, then free on try on. But there's a lot of mentions I'm gonna talk about later on. But here we go. My top 10 marquee which season. Start with number 10. Of course, the opener against Milwaukee. Now I'll tell you what, it's the opener. People want to see what AJ Boston can do. Trae Young, AD against the Giannis-less of Bucks. So I'm like, remember, we did own them last year, even with Giannis. We beat them 3 out of 4 times during the season. So I'm interested in what the Bucks gonna do without their Greek god. So yeah, opener against the Bucks. Can't wait. At number 9, the rematch at Detroit on Peacock. I'm surprised that they put on Peacock again. Remember last year we were like major underdogs, and we almost knocked them out on national television. Remember that Kenmore dunk on Jaren Duran, and next you know we were up 5 points with like 9 seconds to go, and we blew it and lost it in overtime. So yeah, looking forward to that match. I think it's our first TV game of the season, so the world can watch what AJ can do. Can't wait. Number 8, AJ against Wemby, 1 versus 1, who is number 1 in 26 and number 1 in 23 on New Year's Day, and we play them on the 9th of March. That's in San Antonio. But yeah, Victor against AJ could be a fun matchup They ain't gonna guard each other. You know that because you know how Wemby is. Wemby's a nightmare. It's a nightmare match for anybody. But we saw what Spurs did last year. Made it always NBA final when no one saw this coming, and they were trying to be what they are, a young team on the rise. You know what I mean? So should be a fun matchup between those two Wizards and Spurs. Number 7, when we go to Miami when we play against Giannis, our first matchup against Miami, it'll be on December 3rd. Is the reason I said this because remember last time we were in Miami when Bam put up 83 on us. Y'all remember that, right? But it's gonna be fun now that Giannis is there. Cause I still give Bam credit to put an 83 on us because we were literally trying to tank here. So going against Giannis, we're gonna see what Miami is about because people expect Miami championship because we got Giannis. Cause remember Giannis is what year 13, 14. So it'll be return to senior crime where Bam put 83 on our heads. But remember, we got AD and AJ and Sar. Remember that game? Sar he was cooking, but remember mid third quarter, benched that and let Bam do what he wants. So we'll see what happens with a full healthy squad team. And you got remember everybody wasn't playing the game. Everybody wasn't playing. So it's gonna be interesting to see what we do there when we go back to Miami after what Bam did to us last year. So moving on, at number 6, our first NBC game against the Boston Celtics for the NBA Cup. I'm talking why it's big because if we go 2-1 or 3-0 to have a chance to clinch the cup, to clinch our group and go to knockout round on TV where the world could be watching us, that's gonna be real. And at home too. That is huge. So I'm like, yes, when I saw that, we got an NBC game. I get to do my dan. All right, that's enough of that. But yeah, against Boston at home, against AJ's his home team that he liked growing up, it's gonna be very very fun to watch. All right, number 5, AJ against Cooper Flag. Yes, one the top two number one picks for last 2 seasons. The one that if we didn't get, remember there's a thing that but our GM Woodlock was zeroing on. He was zeroing on getting Flag and AJ and at least and we got one of them and that's AJ. So that's gonna be fun when we play that if somehow some way AD survives the trade deadline, which people expect him to be traded because everyone wants out of DC. If he survives February in February going to in Dallas, that's gonna be so interesting to watch. I don't know how he's gonna react when he first returned to Dallas. Remember, he was cooking now before he was injured, but it's gonna be so funny how the crowd gonna react when he comes back to Dallas. So yeah, at number four, at Philly on NBC. You know AJ wants to. I bet AJ got this circled on his calendar already. He probably did once getting him out because he go up against LeBron James on that television, and that starts of the group with LeBron, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brown, Joel Embiid, and on the road where I don't think no one gonna give a damn chance. You know what I'm saying? He's like they're gonna beat us by at least 20. I'm like, all right, we gonna see. So yeah, I got the game circle definitely on that calendar. LeBron against AJ. I know AJ want to go against LeBron so badly before he got drafted. He did. He said please don't retire, but thank God he didn't. So yeah, number 3, Trae Young returns to Atlanta on November 6th, and that is for the NBA Cup. I wish they put it on TV. I thought it was gonna be on TV, but Emmy's like, nah, but that's all good. That's gonna be a key matchup. I said it's our second cup game. That's the key matchup. I think whoever wins that game has a good chance of basically has potential to win their group. Because remember, our group is kind of open. Is kind of open, kind of. But Trae Young returned. He did return to Atlanta, but he didn't play. But this time when he's in uniform, he did get state ovation when he came back. When he's on that court, that's gonna be something. So yeah. Number two, at MSG on March 20th at the Garden. Cause you know how Knicks, they're the champs, and Knicks fans still hate Trae Young. They live rent free on his head. You know what I'm saying? F Trae Young, like still even when he's not playing, I'm like, so yeah. And it's AJ's first game at the Garden. He is playing at the Garden, first preseason game. When he gets the real thing, that is that's gonna be real something. And Trae Young back there. And to y'all Knicks fans watching, I would not be shocked if we see y'all in the playoffs again and see what's gonna happen when Trae Young beat y'all again, like he did 5 years ago when with the Hawks, and Hawks made their way to the East Finals. So, and of course, number one. This is no surprise. AJ versus Darren Peterson. Both meetings. One on Prime and the one on February 27th and the one on the March 6th. This is a no-brainer. That's number one. They're bound for number one the whole draft, but Wiz was like, no, we're getting the AJ. It was hands down. Cameron's going to this for a draft when we got the first pick. He say, Utah like, can you give us AJ please? You can just take Darren Peterson. Like, nope. Like, sorry, Fido. Like, if y'all won the lottery, Jazz took AJ easily, because because AJ's he played college ball at Utah BYU. So that's gonna be a great rivalry. Those two players, they're gonna go head to head. I mean, sucks that Darren's in the West. If he's in the East Conference, that would be a big time rivalry. It'd be kind of LeBron versus D Wade all over again back in the day. So yeah, seeing AJ and Darren go at it for next 5-10 years, gonna be something. So here's some honorable mentions. I got some honorable mentions up there. AJ versus Luka against the Lakers, because he didn't want to go against like the best friend league. He want to go against guys like the Lakers and Luka, SGA in Oklahoma City, the Joker, all them the top names, Steph Curry. So yeah, he has some names that he wants to go up against. Hopefully, they don't get hurt, because you know how people they be low management superstars like lately. But yeah, what y'all think of that list? Accurate, good, bad, whatever. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. But next time y'all see me, next show, the preview show, where once camp begins, that's where the season begins. We begin season number 9 of this show. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Y'all know the deal. Follow me on Twitter at Kamingo, same Instagram. My Wiz page, Twitter at Wiz Nation, Instagram Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Peace.